tourists. One can also visit and stay in the newly renovated Shigar Fort, which is only 25 kilometers from Skardu in the lush green Shigar Valley. This ancient fort was built in the early 17th century by the Amacha clan, who were the rulers of Shigar for almost 33 generations. The fort has been meticulously and aesthetically restored now and turned into a high-class hotel. Staying at Shigar Fort is no doubt a very royal and unique cultural experience. In terms of geography, the southern part of Pakistan is a land of contrasts. From the fertile plains of Punjab and Sindh, fed by the Indus and its tributaries, to the sand dunes of Cholistan and Thar, there lies an immense diversity of terrain. The south and central parts of Pakistan are home to ancient civilizations, where history lies scattered everywhere in the form of palaces and ruins that still tell a glorious tale of bygone times. Multan is the oldest living city of Pakistan, dating back to more than 2,000 years ago. A thriving industrial city of the modern times, Multan has always been a center of politics, art, learning, and culture. A mini cradle of civilization, Multan reached its zenith in the 13th century, when scholars and holy men from all over the Muslim world flocked there to drink from its scholarly cups. And it was from Multan that the message of Islam spread far and wide in the South Asian subcontinent. It is these architecturally rich shrines of the Sufi saints that give Multan its radiant colors. Another city that was also a fountainhead of religious art and learning, and now lies under a heavy dust of time, is Uch Sharif. Uch was built by Alexander of Macedon on the confluence of the rivers Sutlej and Chenab. Back in the 13th and 14th century AD, Uch was a flourishing city that buzzed with religious, cultural, and literary activities. Just like Multan, it was also a magnet for the pious saints of Islam. Only 3 exquisitely built tombs of these Sufi saints remain where there was once a thriving city. Travelling further down south, now let us enter the domains of sands and unearth further layers of time. At the edge of the Cholistan desert lies the quaint city of Bahawalpur, famous for its nawabs, palaces, and a wide array of Victorian buildings. The city was built by the royal Abbasi family back in the 16th century, who ruled it for 200 years till the creation of Pakistan. The old bazaars of Bahawalpur are famous for their handicrafts, embroidery, brassware, carpets, and scores of other local specialties. The beautiful Al-Sadiq Mosque, built of white marble in Mughal architectural style in the middle of the city, is a grand structure that is definitely worth a visit. Bahawalpur is also famous for its Victorian buildings, relics of the old colonial days. These buildings include Sadiq Reading Library and the Queen Victoria Hospital. Bahawalpur is a city of palaces. These grand structures scattered all over the city are the remnants of a bygone age. Noor Mahal, or the Palace of Light, was built in 1885 in the Italian architectural style. This lavishly decorated palace was built as a guest house for high-ranking visitors. At night, Noor Mahal presents an awe-inspiring sight, its beautiful structure awash with dazzling lights. Another palace worth mentioning is Gulzar Mahal, with its exquisite building and palatial gardens. This palace was built in 1902 and served as the residence of the Nawab of Bahawalpur. Bahawalpur is a great starting point for excursions into the Cholistan desert. The Cholistan desert is an extension of Thar in Sindh and the Rajasthan desert in India. About 1,000 years ago, Cholistan was a fertile plain watered by the ancient Saraswati River. But over a period of time, the river dried up, giving birth to a wide expanse of brown desert. Camel safari is a great way to discover and experience the life of Cholistan. One can ride the camels through the desert, enjoying an evening of desert songs with the locals, and discover the ruins of old forts that are scattered all over. These forts were built to protect the trade route between Central Asia and the South Asian subcontinent. Diravar is a massive fort at the edge of Cholistan as it looms out of the desert like an old ship, wrecked on the shores of an ocean of sands. It is said that there was always a fort at the site of Diravar for the past 5,000 years. The present fort was built by the royal Abbasi family in 1733, when they captured this region from Raja Raval Singh of Jaisalmer.